Rich Thomas Weather Network, brought to you by these fine sponsors. Hear Rich's forecast hourly on these Blue Water Broadcasting radio stations.
Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy New Year on the second day of January. It is Tuesday morning. I have made hundreds of videos for you this morning, but this is the coldest it has been. Temperature at this location is 18 degrees with a wind chill factor of 6. And you can see temperatures are in the teens at locations all across central and south Alabama right now. And we still have a couple of hours of cooling before the coldest temperature of the morning. On this video, I'll talk about the prolonged Arctic cold, and that's a point I want to drive home. Usually when it gets this cold, it usually lasts for what, a day and a half, and then we start to rebound. Not this time. As a matter of fact, I think the coldest morning is going to be later on in the week. Yeah, and we'll look ahead, though. I'll show you when it will start to warm up a little bit. We'll look at the next storm system, and way off on the distant horizon, I'll tell you about a January thaw. Those words sound pretty good. Let's get started this morning. Hard freeze warning in effect across the south through tonight. In fact, night after night we've seen this, and there's actually a hard freeze watch in effect through Thursday night. That's crazy. That's a lot of nights. I see some single-digit wind chills across much of Alabama right now, some teens across the north. Actual temperatures, 30s all the way down into Florida. Then you get into the teens, single digits, and below zero. 35% of the nation is below zero this morning. 90% of the nation is below freezing this morning. The Arctic cold high is centered over Missouri and covering much of the nation. It is a sprawling area of high pressure. High temperature today up to about 38 perhaps. Sunny and cold. Tonight's low 20 to 22. Northeast wind 6 to 12 miles per hour, so not as windy as yesterday, but even a 12-mile-an-hour wind can produce wind chills. I think tomorrow morning the wind chill will be right around 12 in Montgomery, teens in southeast Alabama, and single digits covering most of the state of Alabama first thing in the morning. Breezy and cold on Thursday. In fact, I think some of the coldest air is yet to come. Friday is going to be a frigid morning. I think we're in the, let's say, mid to upper teens on Friday morning, a cold day ahead. And then on Saturday, continued cold but dry. I think high temperatures will be into the 40s, maybe the low 40s, and then into the low 50s on Sunday. That sounds like a heat wave. And look at that storm system out to the west of us approaching as we get those southerly winds, which will modify our temperatures, and we may be a little bit warmer on Monday as that front moves into the state with a chance of showers, maybe some thunderstorms on Monday. We're looking ahead then. So 44 the high on Wednesday. Congratulations. That's the warmest day of the week. Then 20 on Thursday morning, upper teens on Friday morning. I think we're around 20 on Saturday morning, and upper 20s even on Sunday morning as we warm back into the low 50s. As we're looking ahead, we see not only low 50s Sunday, but perhaps mid-50s on Monday. That sounds like a heat wave, like we're in the tropics. Monday and Monday night, showers and thunderstorms ahead of that frontal system. Look at the cold week ahead and watch the rise on Sunday and Monday. How about that? Before we drop down again after that. So the warmest temperature, according to the European, would be Monday. They've got us in the upper 50s. That would be nice. What about looking farther ahead? Well, I like this because I think with the GFS shows this nice thaw from about January 9th through the middle of the month, a nice January thaw, and that's going to feel great after all this cold weather. And in fact, third week of January, according to the European, will be very mild as the cold air retreats for a while. It'll be back, but it'll be retreating for a while, so that's the so-called January thaw. This morning, as I make this movie, I've been enjoying the warm fire out there, and I've burned a lot of firewood this weekend. I bet you have too. I hope you dress in layers this morning. Bundle up. It is cold out there. That bright January wolf moon is, it's a super moon. It's right there. It is huge and it is very bright out there this morning. I thought I'd mention that. Bundle up this morning. I'm actually not wearing enough. You need hats, you need gloves, you need scarves this morning during this cold outbreak. I'll be back live on the radio this morning from 6 to 9 on News Talk 93.1 with Greg, Jay, and Emily. Your forecast across the dial whenever you want it on the Blue Water family of stations. That's 8 stations across the dial twice an hour. And another video for you. First thing tomorrow morning at 4:45 a.m. when our wind chill will be close to 10 degrees when I'm standing here tomorrow morning, which is actually a little improvement over this morning. Hope you have a great day today. Stay warm. I'll see you later.
Rich Thomas Weather.